Domingo Torte. Got his start as a boxer or competitive yachter or something, then became an entrepreneur. He's been in politics for about 10 years or so.
Well, what is he like? Since Khans and Mussolini are dead, isn't he the last major candidate in the race?
Torte's your typical right-winger. He gets in trouble and gets bashed in the media for his extremist comments, but some people are crazy about him.
Why, though?
Because his position is simple.
The Samanian cop, huh? Well, now I've seen everything. Does she even have the capacity to understand Earth law?
I understand the 15th Amendment.
I heard that one about 1,000,000 times. Who was it that killed Khans? The Samanian, of course. They have trouble grasping the rules here. That's why they always turn to crime or accept below poverty wages, stealing jobs and money from hard-working Earthlings. For some reason, they think the city belongs to them now. The city that Earthlings built. They'd do well to remember that.
This land originally belonged to Samanians.
That's a lie. You're on Earth, on an island in the Pacific Ocean. If you want the seawater and fish that got sent to your world from ours, you can have it.
Do you have no shame? Sounds like another of your made-up Earth rules.
All right, calm down.
Listen, little girl. The government's taken care of the Samanians who lived here before. They were paid reparations. We even have a system to send you back. But to no one's surprise, none of you ever want to go home. And you know why? It's because you like the way we do things better here. You want to take advantage of Earth's advanced civilization so you can live the good life.
That's a lie.
No, it's the truth. My point of view is incredibly simple. Sure, enjoy our world, but you had better obey the law of the land. Don't like it? Leave. That's all I'm saying. So, you tell me, is anything I said wrong?
But it's just...
I apologize, Mr. Torte, but I think she learned a thing or two from what you said.
I hope so, for her sake.
Hey, Dom, it's time to head out.
Mind if I ask you one last thing?
If it's really the last thing and not a three-parter, then sure.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Just this. When you think about what you consider yourself first, would you say you put being a politician before being an Earthling?
Well, Sergeant Montaba, that's a very unique question. Never gotten that before.
Thank you. What's your answer?
I guess I'd have to say a politician.
You wouldn't say Earthling?
Correct. I believe that's who I am. Even if I had been born in the other world, odds are I would have chosen the same path.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Konnichiwa! Domingo Torte is every bit as bad as people said, and you're no better than him! I think she learned a thing or two from what you said. How dare you? I've got nothing to learn from that puffed-up old bigot!
What do you want from me? I blame the idiot who picked a fight with the man we were questioning.
You've got no right to call me an idiot!
Why not? You are one. Anyway, did you learn anything in there? I mean, do you think Torte's behind all this?
Not sure. There weren't any dead people around him, I know that. And there wasn't any Latina, or I didn't smell it.
I see.
Okay, that last bit. What was the question about?
Do you remember the night Roth died? The last conversation I had with him?
Yeah, he said the opposite. That being an Earthling was more important to him than being a police officer.
He abandoned his duties because he was concerned about Earth's future. And knowing him, I'm sure he wrestled with that decision a lot. Remembering that made me curious. I wondered how Torte would answer the same question.
So then you think he's innocent because he answered the way he did?
I wouldn't go as far as that, but it is something to keep in mind.
Okay.
Yeah, what is it?
Just... No, never mind.
Yeah, I've seen him, like, last week. I want to say he's one of Lou's clients.
Lou, you serious?
Maybe. I can't be sure. I only caught a quick glimpse of him when she was getting into his car, so who knows?
There's no answer. I think we'll just have to ask her face to face then. Thanks, hon. Bye.
That was fun. Give me a heads up for the next raid.
Adventure company, huh? That's interesting.
Yeah, but there's a ton of them. Gonna be hard to sort through.
You have no connections?
Well, there is this one guy I know who works in high-tech venture capital. But he's an old flame from college.
Oh, awkward.
If Ken found out I was contacting an ex, he'd be pissed. And no one wants that, trust me.
Wait, who is Ken?
He's my boyfriend, duh. He does hair.
Huh? What happened to the hot dancer?
Mike? Yeah, don't ask.
I'm impressed. You go through them like toilet paper.
How dare you? I've told you a million times I'm looking for true love. It's this damn job, if you must know. The hours are terrible and it's just so dangerous.
You can use my phone. That way Ken won't find out you called the next. Go, get on with it.
Again? Another riot, this time in East Rock Park.
A riot?
A clash broke out between protesters and police. Some guys got too riled up and started tearing things apart. An appliance store, a drug store. Look, there's footage. That's from 10 minutes ago. Apparently, there's similar stuff happening all over the city.
Damn, you're right.
Ugh, how awful. Looks like somebody died. A Samanian, too.
Shut up, bitch! Would you want my money?
If you want, I don't care!
Hey, shut the hell up in there! Take your lover squirrel somewhere else!
What? Piss off!
What you say to me? Fine then! How about I call the cops?
Fine, do it! Wait. Hold on a second. Damn.
So who the hell are you bitches? Lou's coworkers or something? She ain't here, so get lost.
Yeah, well, we're here to take out the trash, baby dick.
You wanna say that shit to me again?
Why, are you deaf and dickless? I called you baby dick, as in a coward with a tiny penis who gets off on beating women.
What, bitch? You're dead!
Time for bed.
Cammy! Jamie! Oh, thank you so much, Cammy. You're so strong. It's amazing.
That'll teach him.
I love you. Please marry me.
You gotta get out of the business first. So, I have a few questions.
Huh?
They're about a client of yours from last week.
This guy, know him?
Yeah, I never got a name from him, though.
Do you remember any details? Any at all?
Well, let's see. He had good manners and amazing stamina, too.
He didn't tell you anything about himself? Like where he's from or what he does?
No, he was quieter than most of them. Hold on, right. He did have a tattoo on his arm. Right here. A bulldog. It looked mean and wore a stupid-looking hat.
That is something, but tattoos are pretty common these days.
Might be a clue that he's a Marine, though.
Yeah? Why?
Because bulldogs are kind of an unofficial mascot for the Marine Corps. And if the tattoo was below the guy's elbow, then he may have joined a while ago. The rules changed recently. They're not allowed to have tattoos that can't be covered by a t-shirt now.
Are you into military guys?
No, I'm just a Wikipedia addict. I learned all about that Marine Corps business when I fell down a rabbit hole researching the M4 carbine for work.
Ah, so it went M4 carbine, American military weapons, Marine Corps?
M4 carbine, American military weapons, inertial navigation system, laser gyro, Sagnac effect, Einstein gravity, astronomy, solar system, Oort cloud, asteroid, dinosaurs, Saurischia, pelvis, fetus, cesarean section, bulldog, and marine.
You know, one thing's quite clear to me. As far as I can tell, I am an incredibly fortunate Samanian.
Where is this coming from?
Think about the people I deal with every day. Nobody really treats me like an alien. Sure, Inspector Zimmer may make comments, but he still treats me fairly overall.
Yeah, that's his way.
Even O'Neill and the others. They do make fun of where I come from sometimes, but I know they don't mean any harm by it.
Remember the first time we met, Kenny? Same day I met you.
Yeah, in O'Neill's club. He said, "You're an alien. I really hate those guys."
He still feels that way. Doesn't like Samanians. A drunk one stabbed him once. That's the only reason why.
I had no idea. He's never said anything about it to me.
He would never mention that to you. He likes you. He doesn't want you to feel weird around him or act differently. Anyway, I bring this up because since you started coming around more often, he's even been nicer to the other Samanian customers. That's not nothing, you know. If he were to vote, not that I think he will, he wouldn't vote for Torte, I can tell you that much. Does that make you feel better?
Yeah, it does. Thank you.
protests across the city are escalating in number and intensity, and clashes with police are becoming more and more frequent. The riot in East Rock Park is due in large part to the recent assassination of Cole Moselime, former mayoral candidate and staunch supporter of Somalian rights. His wife, Marla Moselime, has entered the race in his stead and is gaining steadily.
His wife is running for mayor now? Is that kind of thing even allowed?
She was probably already registered as an alternate. They spent a ton of dough in this race, and they weren't about to flush all that down the John. I'm sure she didn't have a choice. She's getting a sympathy boost, but her policies are pretty well thought out. I think she's the best candidate in the race, to be honest. Increased wages for Somalians, expanded vocational training programs, dozens of new free clinics all over the city, you get the gist. She's got great ideas. Tilana?
To a lot of Somalians in Santa Teresa, I can imagine she represents a renewed hope.
Yeah, you're right.
But even though I don't have any proof, I have this gut feeling she's the one who hired the assassin who murdered Zoe. Still, it doesn't mean I would ever vote for Torte. It's also confusing. I don't know what to think anymore.
Sounds like you're starting to grasp how democracy works.
What do you mean?
Politics is never ideal. More often than not, you're just picking the lesser of two evils.
We can change this world together, for the better.
Right, I see. That's good news, I guess. Okay, talk later.
What news?
There's been a pretty big break on the Vifon Steel side of things, and Cammy and Jamie think they've uncovered a clue about the assassin.
I'm glad.
Hello?
Detective Matava, it's me, Randall. Did you read my message?
Not yet. Sorry, man.
Will you hurry up and read it, like right now?
Can't, Randall. I'm driving. And plus, I've got a ton of other work to catch up on.
Forget your other work. This is serious. Sorry, I'm in a bad way. I've been freaking out all morning. Not pretty. I had this creepy feeling like someone's watching me.
Watching you?
My computer's acting weird, too. My antivirus software keeps popping up with strange warnings.
Stay on the line. Hey, man, I don't have any messages from you.
What? That can't be! I swear I sent it around midnight! Just look harder!
I did. There's nothing, I'm sure. So what's going on?
Look, it's something really bad. I can't see over the phone. Can we meet now? Please.
I gotcha. Do you remember the place you interviewed me back when we first met?
Yeah, I think so. It was white and...
Don't say it. I just wanted to make sure you knew. I'll meet you there. Meanwhile, turn off your phone just in case.
Right. See you soon.
Moiride Materials. That's an interesting name.
A venture capital company that's made a fortune off metal and carbon fiber technology. My source says it's the only place that could handle something like Vifon Steel.
Got it. Go ahead and take care of things.
Will do. I'm pulling up now.
Hey, Chief! We got a positive ID on the assassin. Well, we're 90% sure.
Sergeant Ethan Dole, member of 3rd Marine Division, Force Recon Unit, served in the 2nd Farbani conflict, and then he went MIA in Operation Mirage.
He's technically considered dead, which is why the department's database didn't pull up a match. We were working in the middle of the night and the Marines were no help whatsoever, but we did a ton of research and found this.
Why did you think to ask me for help?
Huh?
I'm a former Marine after all. I've got all kinds of connections. I know a guy who works in personnel over at Norfolk Marine Command. He could have found this in no time.
What the hell? Why would you hide that from us?
Jeez, I wasn't hiding anything.
Jerk! We had no idea. If we had, we would have woken your ass up at 3 a.m. to ask you about that. Maybe then we could have gotten at least a little sleep.
Well, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry.
Anyway, all that crap aside, this guy went missing in Somalian territory during the conflict 6 years ago. Now he just shows up as an assassin with the ability to use magic, not to mention a crazy-ass sword, so... like, what the hell?
Yeah, it makes no damn sense. Mato and Exilika said they were going to be late for the meeting, huh?
Right. They mentioned something about a new lead, I think.
Okay, we'll talk more about it as soon as they and McBee's team get back. You two go take a nap.
All right, we're here as investors today because a friend told us about the company. Clear?
What a pain in the ass.
Come on, honey, smile. You've got the worst case of resting bitch face I've ever seen. You're much prettier with a grin. More? Show me those teeth. Okay, you look like a moron now. Perfect, keep it up.
It hurts.
Think about your kid, all right? Imagine he's here now saying, Daddy, I love you.
It doesn't hurt.
Okay, let's do this.
Detective Matsuba!
Don't make a scene, just sit back down. Right, you watch our backs.
Got it.
So what?
The email that I sent you, or tried to, it was in regard to a certain recent scandal.
A scandal? Which one?
It involves Cole Mosolime's wife.
Marla?
Yep. She's been meeting with this man. A secret tryst in a fancy hotel. I got the photos to prove it.
Ooh, juicy. Doesn't look like a planning meeting for her husband's campaign, does it?
Detective Matsuba! This is a serious situation!
So Marla was cheating on her husband. What's that got to do with me?
What do you mean? You're the one who busted her husband at a brothel, didn't you? I thought you might know more about this. Like, maybe the guy in the picture was one of her undercover agents or something.
Sorry, I've never seen this guy.
Kay.
A bulldog. Cammy mentioned that.
This is bad. I'm freaking out. I knew this guy was involved in the case somehow. I'm right about that, aren't I?
Yeah, sure looks that way. This is the guy who assassinated Mosolime.
Shit! They're gonna bump me off next. You telling me I'm in possession of photographic evidence showing the assassin conspiring with the target's wife?
Come on, Randall, calm down. Hey, listen to me. You have the original image data?
No, I deleted it. The data in the cloud, too. I printed it out so I could show it to you, but that's the only remaining copy there is.
Look, now there are 2 copies. And if I post it to some social media site, there'll be more. There's nothing to be afraid of now.
What are you talking about? They were able to delete the email I tried to send to you. This organization is huge. They'll delete it all. There's no way we can beat them.
Randall, please, you have to stay calm.
I'm perfectly calm!
Kay.
What now?
FBI, hands above your head.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
You guys again? Great. Come on, Tilarna, keep it sheathed.
But Kay, one of them is a corpse.
Wait, which one?
I can't tell just yet. The Latina is distorted.
Still, don't do anything rash. Put down your sword.
Quinishaba.
So, Matsuba, why do we keep meeting like this?
Hey, I never got your name.
I'm sorry, FBI Special Agent Ronald Chan. You're coming with us now.
How about you take off the handcuffs? One of the men with you, he's a ticking time bomb.
Time bomb, huh?
A drug addict.
Take him away.
You're impeding an investigation. You can't just...
Kay, I figured out who the corpse is.
Yeah? Which one is it?
All of them. Everybody except the main agent, Chan.
You kidding me?
Why, hello there, Lady Exadilica.
Zelara!
It's lovely to see you again like this.